This movie is shit.
You know, when I reviewed Ratatouille on my channel about a week or so ago, I honestly didn't think it could get any worse, especially when it came to Disney ripoffs. But Animal Soccer World? It's on a whole different level. But before we get into today's video, I just want to say that we have a subscriber goal of hitting 1,500 subscribers by Thanksgiving, so if you could hit that subscribe button down below, it would help me out so much. Also, I'm setting a like goal of 10 likes, and if you guys hit that 10 likes goal, then I will for sure 100% have a video up within 72 hours for you guys. So if you want a special video, hit that 10 likes, and if you start hitting 10 likes, then we might increase it in the future. But yeah, so make sure you subscribe and like, and now back to the video. So who's responsible for this piece of shit? Animal Soccer World was made by a company called Phoenix Games. Yes, you heard that right. This is a video game company that we're talking about. They worked with another mockbuster company called Dingo Productions that produced a bunch of mockbuster films, and they worked together to make this horrible collaboration. So, what even is this movie? Well, to be honest, I've watched this movie about 4 times now, and even I really don't follow it. So first, we are introduced with the greatest walking music of all time. Also, just a little side note, that drum in the background, it doesn't go away. Even when other music is playing, you can still hear it in the background constantly. And then the fucking voice acting begins. And when I tell you that this is the absolute worst voice acting in anything ever, I'm not even joking. I'm just gonna play the first scene for you here uncut.
Long time no see. What are you doing today?
I don't know yet.
We can visit some friends.
Sounds good. I like visiting friends very much.
Why is it so fast-paced? And why are they cutting each other off constantly? And you notice how the voice acting is not even synced up with the animation? You better get used to that, because it's how it works throughout the entirety of the film. Now, I need to tell you before we get any further that not only was this game made by Dingo Productions and released by Phoenix Games on the PlayStation 2, this game was published by Sony. Yes, Emoji Movie Sony published this. So the dog and Simba over here decide to walk to town and run up on this dickhead.
Attention, attention, ladies and gentlemen, did you see it? Of course you didn't see it, because you can only hear me.
Fuck you. This guy is like the embodiment of a news reporter, though. 10 out of 10 on the realism here. So this reporter guy is upset because no news is being told in the town. They talk about how no parties have happened either, and then the best character in the entire movie shows up.
Parties? Where? Can I sell my candy somewhere?
There is no party.
Oh.
This bear, he's the best character in the entire film. All this man wants to do is sell his candy. Let the bear sell his candy. Then, after that, this happens.
It's driving me crazy.
I've never been jump scared by a mockbuster before. In this world, that's apparently the sound of an ambulance. If that's the sound of an ambulance, I'd just rather die. Apparently, the ambulance duck came because the dog and the panther were fighting over a soccer ball. Then, the most intelligent adult debate ever occurs.
I found the ball.
And then he didn't let me play with it.
Yeah, that's right, because you can't shoot. You just shoot it everywhere.
That's not true. You're just mad because I can shoot the ball threaded.
No, you can't.
I can.
No.
Yes.
No.
So they decide to settle things with a soccer match because apparently nothing happens in this town, but they were already in a town. So where is this occurring? The geography of this film makes no sense. Come to think of it, none of it does. The dogs call themselves the wild dogs, while the other animals are the jungle kings. The wild dogs talk about who they want to play what position. However, they don't let the dog whose idea this was initially play because he's too small, even though they let the Dalmatian, who is definitely smaller than him, play.
First of all, we're gonna practice shooting.
That's not shooting. That's running with style. The wild dogs realize they need a goalkeeper and decide to ask the one guy who's afraid of getting hit by the ball. They send the main character to fetch their goalie. However, the goalie comes to an agreement that he'll only play if the main character gets to play as well. This works since no one else wants to be the goalkeeper, so they make him a substitute. Then, it's the Jungle King's turn. And Mufasa here is just as charismatic as he was in his original movie.
I told so. He mustn't play.
He's just learning. You have to explain it to him gently. And now give me that ball right away.
No one's got a problem with this. Also, this guy has an extremely important question, so he decides to ask it twice in a row.
Well, I think Yakko's right. How can we score goals when he stops all the shots? Right? Right?
Now, we're almost halfway through this 30-minute film, and we have not yet seen this soccer match. Something that seems to be a common trope with all of these really bad movies that I've noticed a lot has been the fact that they all, for some reason, love to have tons of filler that adds nothing to the plot. And it's especially bothering in this movie because they literally have scenes where the animation stops, but the voice line keeps going, and it just pads out the runtime without them actually having to make the work that fits the time.
But I don't want to be the goalie. They will shoot the ball against me, and that hurts. Are you not playing?
No, I'm not allowed to play.
And finally, 17 and a half minutes into this movie, we get to the soccer game. Bambi and the whole squad are here to watch this super big soccer match happening with all 20 people that came out to watch. But uh-oh, the bird gets a call saying that a bunch of hooligans are showing up. And then we find out who they are.
What's the matter? Yeah, bad news. A group of hooligans is on their way.
Oh no, that was just what we're missing. A group of hooligans. Hey, you!
Biker ducks? But how are they different from literally any other animal in this universe? This never gets explained, and they never do anything malicious, so I guess we'll never know. But Mufasa does not seem happy about the hooligans showing up.
Jungle Kings.
Yeah, you maybe. I stand with the wild dogs. What's going on? Who do we have here? You. You guys are going into Area S. And if you're making one wrong move, I will eat you. You old dictator.
I don't want to be anywhere near wherever the fuck Area S is, or near this soccer match at all. I want to be as far away from this movie as possible. After many chances to start the game, we finally are going to get underway. But first, please rise for our national anthem.
Hier zijn we met z'n allen, we hebben een fijne tijd. We gaan een beetje ballen, het wordt een mooie strijd. Geen geklaag, gemoppen, we maken alleen maar jol. Dit wordt een echte topper, wie maakt het eerste goal? Honden, leeuwen, katten, olifanten, mier. Gaan op het trotspad en maken veel plezier.
And then the cheerleaders come out. And this is the worst fucking chant I've ever heard.
Ladies and gentlemen.
1, 2, 3. We are the biggest cheerleader. 4, 5, 6, 7. The Jungle Kings will play like heaven. 8, 9, 10. We won't see the wild dogs again.
Yo.
What the fuck was that? Also, aren't both teams supposed to have cheerleaders? But finally, after all that unnecessary filler, we finally get to the stupid soccer match. And it's about as boring as actual soccer is. Sorry, soccer fans.
Sasha surprises Wabu and gets the ball. Good job, Sasha. Run.
And there is Jacko. Jacko the attacker. and he stops Shasha with a fearless tackle. He gets the ball and puts it back in front.
That wasn't a tackle. He just made a scary face and scared the little kid. Granted, if he was twitching his arms like that in front of me, I'd be scared too. Then this happens out of fucking nowhere.
If that's not gonna be a goal.
There is a big tackle by the boss. He gets him at his feet.
Once again, that wasn't a tackle. That dog just chomped his leg off. Also, throughout the whole soccer match, we get more arguing from the announcers than we get actual gameplay of the soccer match happening.
Yeah, now the referee blows the whistle. A few minutes ago, he didn't blow the whistle. This is a very bad ref. He chooses sides. Get rid of this ref. Boo, boo, boo.
No discussion possible.
The game continues and the main wild dog gets taken off the field, which allows the main dog character to come into play. The wild dogs are awarded a penalty kick, but they miss.
We'll take the penalty kick. Here he comes, he shoots it, and it's, oh, it's missed. Saved by the goalie, oh.
That wasn't a save by the goalie, it just went over the net. You're a fake soccer fan. Going into the half, we have the Jungle Kings up 1-0. The game continues and the Wild Dogs finally have another shot at the goal.
It's gonna be a goal, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, he misses.
This would be the worst announcing for any big epic sports moment ever. The main dog character gets one final opportunity to prove his stuff, and he's able to shoot a goal to tie the game up 1-1 near the end of the game. The game ends in a 1-1 tie as the hooligans scream for another match.
Jungle Kings, another match, another match, another match.
Please no, I don't want to sit through this shit anymore. Then Mufasa gets up to make one final statement before the movie comes to a close.
Because there was no winner in this soccer match between the Jungle Kings and the Wild Dogs, I, the Lion King, decided there is gonna be a rematch.
Oh, come on. They're not even trying to hide it at this point. This might be the most blatant ripoff of anything that I've ever seen. Like, at least Ratatouille came up with his own unique character names. But here, you literally call him the Lion King. How much worse can it get than that? And with that, the Lion King decides that there will be a rematch. But it won't happen in this film, because this film has finally come to an end. This movie has zero reason to exist and is only there to make a quick cash grab from parents who see Simba on the cover and decide to get this for their grandchildren or for their children. I truly feel bad for kids that receive video games and movies that are like this. It's just a lazy excuse for a product, and it should never be sold in the first place. But hey, it gives me hope that if someone can make something like this and get paid by Sony, then hey, please give me a job, Sony. I will literally do anything. This is a cry for help. Now with that out of the way, a word from our sponsor. Big Brother the Game is a game based on the hit television game show where you can compete against other individuals in a social experiment for a chance to win up to $1 million. In the game, you will compete for head of household, nominate 2 people, play in the power of veto to save yourself from elimination, and vote to evict 1 person until there's only 1 person remaining. You then move up to another tier to compete against other former winners. The people who make it to the top tier will be the ones with a chance to win the money. Use the link in the description below today to download the game. Thanks once again to Big Brother the Game for sponsoring this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please make sure you hit that like button and know that if we hit that 10 like goal, then I will have a video up within the next 72 hours. Also, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share the video, and make sure you comment down below what you guys want to see next, and I can try to make anything happen. Join me next time where I try to see how many pop figures I can stuff up my ass. Bye-bye.